All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. It's Wednesday. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Carter Ruff.
So I don't know if this is true or not. I just got an email. You're not on it. You should have been on it, Will. But did you know that it's podcast week?
Funny you say that, Dave. It was Monday afternoon, and I was sitting on my couch, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, something feels off this week. Like what's going on? And
but like in a good way.
Yeah, and then I was like, I looked at my phone, and I was like, oh fuck, it's podcast week.
Hurts nobody. Grows the economy.
Speaking of hurting nobody,
our guest doesn't understand the reference.
It's because he's too young. God,
he really is.
Today we got a special guest in the building.
Young, dumb, and full of fun.
The co-host of the Ross Bolin podcast, the host of Freeze on Motor Functions, the DeVry guy himself, J-Bone.
The Night Pooper.
J-Bone.
Night Pooper's in the building.
The Night Pooper is in the building.
Yeah, speaking of the Night Pooper, which is a lot of people know is the best column in the history of PGP.
How many total page views do you think your Night Pooper columns did?
At least dozens.
It flirted with 4 digits.
It was a 3-part series, so if it didn't hit 4 digits, that's not good.
That's tough. And unfortunately, Jared, I looked at the analytics, and it may not have.
For our friends who might not be familiar with your viral series of The Night Pooper, can you explain what the premise of The Night Pooper was?
I can, Will. Thank you. So at our old office, at our former employer, because I worked with these guys at our former employer, if you pooped for too long, the automatic light would go off. It's an energy-saving measure. And you'd be pooping in the dark, and what you'd have to do is wave your hand, but if you were in the corner stall, then you couldn't wave your hand because the light couldn't see over the wall. So sometimes you'd have to stand up with your pants down and walk out the door and wave your hand out the door. And it was a 3-part series about a guy stuck in the bathroom. He finally gets out at the end. Spoiler alert.
No one's talking about our glaring lack of carbon footprint.
Dude, in our new place, the lights stay on.
Yeah.
The lights stay on during poop.
Well, I can attest to that because Dave directed me to the executive bathroom when I had to...
VIP shit only.
Yep. Peel back the curtain, I pooped.
J-Bone, when you come here, you get the best.
Okay, I have to talk about this bathroom. So Dave,
it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's a really nice bathroom to have at an office complex. It's a solo bathroom, right? And not only that, it's behind 2 doors. You open one door and you enter the sink room. You open another door and you enter the toilet room.
It also has a sink.
There's 2 sinks.
Might I add?
Okay, I need to start going to the upstairs bathroom because I've never been in there before.
Got a real problem though, in that in the room with the actual commode.
Yep.
There's not soap.
Yep. And
at that sink, so it's like, what is someone just doing a rinse here, and then when they go in the room through the other door, then they're soaping up.
Except the issue is, then when you go to the second sink that's outside of the toilet room, there's no trash can. So you need to go out of the room, wash your hands with the soap, take the paper towel, walk back into the toilet room to throw the paper towel out. Not only that, there's one crucial design flaw in this executive bathroom, and Dave might be able to attest to this. I've seen erosion in rocks before, right? So you see, a river flows and it corrodes this rock, and over 50,000 years, it creates a channel in the rock, right?
That's how it works.
Well, this is what happened with the toilet seat on that in that bathroom, because for some reason they decided to put the toilet paper dispenser so close to the toilet that you need to shift your body to the left on this toilet.
Yeah, they didn't think that through.
So the toilet seat, after so many people have done this, is now turned to the left.
Yeah,
so
it does that thing where it slants. It's not great.
What's it called? What's the thing called when a river it oxbows? You familiar with the concept of an oxbow?
Well, I know that wolves do change rivers.
Have you seen what they did with Yellowstone?
The park
show?
They introduced wolves onto the show, and it changed the show for the better.
Oh.
Now it's thriving. You did say wolves,
right?
Right?
They did get rid of the helicopter budget, which is upsetting after season 1, where they took a helicopter
Succession
literally
did that
everywhere.
Too.
Dude, they took a helicopter everywhere season 1. Then season 2, they were just driving Ford F-350 King Ranch editions.
Also sick.
It's kind of tight.
Pretty frat.
You guys like my drip today?
Did you know Randy's over here mining Bitcoin? Can you hear his server room?
Yeah, I took a look at his computer, actually. He's mining Ethereum on a proof-of-stake protocol, which is actually, a lot of people say proof-of-stake might be the future.
Okay, yeah, well...
I'm a proof-of-work guy, personally.
Save that for Sad Money, the crypto moment with J-Bone.
Okay. Yeah, why is his computer so ungodly loud?
We can't get past it, and people are probably tired of hearing us reference it, but it's so distracting.
Are you trying to create a sound barrier between you and Randy? Because it's working.
It's a white noise machine, so we can just rest easy.
It's almost like when you're giving an interview like to the Golf Channel, and like the guy you hate walks behind you. I mean,
It just rattles you.
oh man, like what are you gonna
Lost
do?
my train of thought.
Sorry.
Should we get some programming notes out of the way before we get into it? We got a loaded episode today with the Bone Man.
No, we got a
Yes.
load here.
Load-bearing wall. Load-bearing pod.
Can we stop doing load bearing?
Well, we're gonna take
Load-bearing
out.
wall is what it's
Yeah.
called, though.
No, I'm just not mature enough.
We're
We tear
taking
it
out
down.
a load-bearing wall in the studio so that we have an open office complex.
We'll have just like one big bullpen. We're people just recording pods like at different tables, like, and everybody's just energy's vibing the right time.
You sound like Adam Newman right now.
Yeah, he got paid.
He got fucking paid.
Joke's on us.
1.7 billion, I think.
That's a
for-
good payout to quit your company.
What was it? What's he and his wife's new venture? Like the kids, isn't it like kids yoga or some shit?
No, it's like they're trying to revolutionize education.
Yeah, for the low price of $90,000 a year.
And WeWork,
Oh.
WeWork is also trying to convince people that they need to go back in the office. The guy who's in charge now said that you're lazy if you don't want to go back into the office, which makes sense from a company that's built on office space.
Did you guys watch the documentary?
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't want to live in their office?
Yeah, right? It sounds great, just living there. I love living at work.
Their snack game was almost as good as the snacks we had at Grand X. And have you seen our snacks here? If
No.
you like Ritz crackers, I got you.
And
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, we have several Ritz crackers if you're hungry later. Did you hear? So WeWork's actually pivoting. They're only renting out old paint factories now.
Really?
Yeah,
It's called We Paint.
it's really sick. Anyway,
Dude, the floors
we-
though, the floors are
blog.
sick, bro. Look there, look at all this paint on the floor.
Dude, that's because it used to be a paint factory.
Were y'all there when Randy, my dog, when he was a puppy, and I was leaving, fairly late because I care about my craft, and I had to go to the bathroom, but I had Randy. I was like, I'm not bringing my dog into the bathroom. That's weird. So I put his leash around. We had this random statue, and I don't even know what it was, by the front door, and I put it there thinking it would hold him. I come back, and it turns out Randy had tried to walk away and tip the statue over, and it scared him. So he sprinted around the office and shat everywhere and just dragged the statue through it and just around the office. And Jay, our old CFO, was like, yeah, he got scared, man. I was like, my bad.
Tight.
So I cleaned it up. I think I chipped the statue.
Do you remember when we had a live video feed over the ping pong table? Mm-hmm. Do you think that was captured on it?
Yes, it had to have been. Who has that, Prim?
I don't know. We need to put some Benny Hill music behind that.
Poor Randy. He was such a puppy.
Yeah, Randy's kind of a bitch. Oh, you meant the dog. Sorry.
Got him.
Our Randy's got a little pep in his step today. Go ahead, Will. I'm sorry.
Hey, we've been partnering with LLS, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. You guys
Indeed we
aware
have.
of this?
Indeed.
We've all been affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form. We're campaigning to raise money in the man, or in our case, man or woman, or in our case, team of the year. LLS does more to advance science and support patients than any other cancer organization. They're the largest nonprofit dedicated to creating a world without blood cancer since 1949. They've invested nearly $1.3 billion in groundbreaking research, pioneering many of today's most innovative approaches. Hit the link in our bio, or hit the link in the description of this episode to donate. Also, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom.
That's how you know this dude grams a lot. He dropped the link in bio on accident.
Go follow at Jared Borislow on the Grom. Is that a programming note?
You can do that.
Nice.
You're allowed. You're a guest. You're filling in for
Yeah.
Dylan on vacation right now. Have you been tracking Dylan's vacation right now?
I saw he posted some photos that I thought you actually took in Telluride, but it turns out it was him.
Dude, people are asking if Dylan's swagger jacking me.
I mean, I'm literally swagger jacking you right now. I'm wearing the ALD New Balances that you bought.
You came through dripping today, Bone.
Thank you. I said I was going to. You didn't put any towels down for me.
You're not committing to the drip because you were afraid to rock it up to the bathroom.
Okay, here's what happened, though.
Okay.
I didn't want to get you guys evicted, right?
There's a dude down. Okay, go ahead.
We're not going to get evicted.
I put on a jacket. So if you're watching this on youtube.com/whatever, I'm wearing a shirt. It's got
Wash Media, like and subscribe.
I'm J-Bone, so this is a skeleton riding a motorcycle.
Okay.
The shirt cost $118. I didn't pay that much for it. I got it on sale, and then it was also funded by people on Twitter. Dylan actually chipped in for it.
How much did he pay?
I don't remember, but a substantial amount of the end price. So thank
It's
you,
probably
Dylan.
the company, knowing Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also shipped me some pizzas.
Yeah, he probably just tossed you some za.
I still don't understand how he spent $71 on pizza for 2 adults and 1 child.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I spend like $20 plus every time I go to Taco Bell, so I'm not gonna shame him for spending that much at a
Yeah, but
much
you
more
burn.
expensive place. So anyways, I walk in, and I put a jacket on because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to subject their office complex people to this skeleton riding a motorcycle, $120. I don't want to stunt on them, essentially.
Fair, and I appreciate that.
So I walk in the front door, holding my coffee, kind of chilling. Like I got a bit of a swagger in my step. I'm about to come on circling back.
Yeah, dude, you had so much swagger. in
Yeah,
your
we noticed
step.
that as we were watching you through the window.
Yeah. So I walk in, and I get 2 steps into the door. A guy walking past me stops, looks at the door. I'm assuming at the lock, and goes, "Huh, is that thing broken again? Is your front door normally locked?"
Never.
Then what the hell was that guy saying?
Only on like weekends after 6. I don't know what that means.
I assumed it was a shot at me.
So the people who, the guy probably worked for the company that is in this building that owns it. It's a security company, and they've got like, they own, I don't know, 90% of the offices in here, right? Or they inhabit 90%. And they're pretty nice. Had some interactions with them. There's one person who has asked me 3 separate times in the last year and a half if I'm the maintenance guy.
Are you?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I think it's a stash. I don't know. But I've had a mask on, so it's weird. I'm like, how did you know?
You need to take that as a compliment.
No,
though.
and I do.
Because
I do, but it's like I'm dressed like it's
no
fine.
one's ever
I
going to
don't
ask
take
me
it as
if
an
I'm the
insult.
maintenance guy.
I actually, you know what? Like the fact that she thinks I might be able to tear down a load-bearing wall.
True.
That makes me feel good.
The only wall you tear down is the 4th.
Oh,
Content, dude. Sick.
He's looking at the camera, right?
buzz the lens.
But yeah, I do get the ski lodge vibes that you talk about when you walk in the front door. Very opera.
It's got Logi.
Yeah, I've always said the best ski lodges have motivational quotes on the wall. What was your favorite one?
It was the one about not being arrogant.
Yeah,
It seems
I
like a
like the one
shot.
about not overthinking. Stop overthinking.
that's I look at that every day, and I'm just like, yeah, that's what we're all about at Wash. Like that's our company culture.
I've been doing more underthinking lately.
Well, the arrogant thing, it seems like they have an arrogant coworker they're trying to like get the point across to him.
Is it just passive aggressive?
It's like,
Like
don't
there was an incident, and like they came in on Monday, and like those were up, and they're like, oh, okay.
I'm actually
Sorry, Brandon.
I'm replacing it with like a Notre Dame style sign that says "Go viral today."
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we can hit it.
That was a fun thing. I never went viral.
Yes,
I
you
kind of
did.
went viral. Yeah, but it was like
You
a
went
news
viral
story.
for Rory. Didn't J-Bone like help you go viral? He definitely he gave
did.
you the alley-oop and you slammed it home.
Yeah.
I did the legwork, didn't I? How did
Well,
that go?
okay,
You hit the first outlet pass. J-Bone took it down the court. Then he alley-ooped you, and then you windmilled it.
Yeah, that's a good way of
I
describing
mean,
it.
I can explain it because I remember because I never went viral at our former employer, but I did give Dave the alley oop. I was first on that dude who like Henrik Stenson called out of the crowd to go make a putt. Remember that?
Yeah, this is before the Ryder Cup. These are the practice rounds. So, and there's a little bit of goofing around. Boys are having fun. Okay, I do remember this.
And then I got this right away, like right when it came on the TL. I sent it to Dave, and he wrote and went viral. I don't know why I didn't write it. I think I was like, oh, Dave's down bad right now. He needs this.
It's just because you don't
Oh,
grind.
Dave
You're not a
needs
grind
page
boy.
views, dude. He's got to up his average every month.
J-Bone doesn't grind.
True. True.
I'm 99% sure I made up the term grind boy. I did make up the term under boy, which then became grind boy. So
Down under. Can we finish our announcements,
fucker.
J-Bone? Like, God, dude.
Jeez.
proceed.
Well, this is a very opportune moment to read a review. We're now 13 minutes and 50 seconds into this podcast, and we got a recent review. And it says, just get to the episode.
Oh.
He said it was 17 minutes before you guys got into the episode today. Fun and easy banter is good, but there seems to be an endless announcements now.
This is the meme with the astronaut looking at Earth, and it says, that's the episode? That's the whole, it already is the episode? It's like, oh, it always was.
Yeah. Sorry, bitch.
There's a better way to
Sorry,
do that.
Kanzi25.
Is it 5-star?
Yeah, 5 stars.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
shouts to Kanzi. Anyway, I don't really have any other announcements. I just wanted to cuck J-Bone real quick.
Thank you.
Go to Patreon. We're doing Bachelor next week. Bachelor season, baby. Thanks
You
to all the
watch-
people. To everyone who submitted their worst ofs, thank you. It was a great worst of season. It'll be back.
Some are saying the best of.
Whoa! Whoa!
I like the guy who
Yin and
took
yang.
the Ibiza boat. That was entertaining to me.
I took a boat in Ibiza.
Why do all of our listeners like just rent watercraft and then sink the ships?
Because they're frat, dude.
It doesn't, no.
Boats and destructing property is so frat.
Yeah.
I had did I tell you about the follow-up about the young lady who, I think we know her-ish,
Of her, yes.
who rented the boat and then
Yeah.
had to dock it. And
Whoa,
then,
she what?
Tore down the dock and had to pay. It's the billionaire. I don't know. Anyway, It was a whole thing, and it made me really mad that they were like trying to make them pay for it.
I would
Because it's like
dock
these
with a
people were like
billionaire.
worth a lot of money. Just pay for the fucking dock.
I mean, if she needs help docking, just hit me up.
We've all paid for docks.
Yeah, if a billionaire asks you to dock, you dock.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Raycon. You know, this
Too
summer,
far.
things are opening up. We get to go places for once. I'm going to Michigan. And guess what I'm packing with me? My Raycons. Raycon. Power on. Connected.
That's how it sounds.
I don't care if you're traveling, if you're working from home, or if you're just spending some time outdoors in this warm weather taking a run. You running a lot these days, J-Bone?
Nope.
These are my everything headphones.
Whether it's for work or play, a lot of us are going to be on the move again this summer. So our advice to you, take your Raycons with you. A pair of Raycon wireless earbuds in your ears can make all the difference when you're just trying to get a vibe on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was wearing my Raycons. I actually did go for a. You know what's what do you call it when you go for a jog, but then you only jog for like a third of it?
You get winded like really early on. And you're like, yeah, maybe it's more walking weather.
I call it a walk hard.
Well,
walk hard.
Dewey Cox. I went and did that yesterday. I had my Raycons in. I went for a walk hard. My plan was to go pick up dinner. I was going to go to P. Terry's, but I was going to cross the street, and then there was literally a fight in the crosswalk, and so I turned around and didn't even get dinner, and I made
on,
I made
dude.
sad rice for dinner.
Well, at least you had at least you had your Raycons with
did.
you. That's important because with Raycons you get crisp, powerful beats at half the price of other premium audio brands. Raycons look better or look good and feel even better. They come in a range of cool colors. Dave's got some murdered out ones that I love. I need to get some of those. Mine are white. They're crispy boys.
I like yours, but I like mine better.
Raycons are built to go wherever you go with quick and seamless Bluetooth pairing and compact charging case. They're just phenomenal. They've got an insane battery.
J-Bone, you could have walked to Marble Falls and back, and the battery would have been fine.
Really?
The battery I feel like they stay good for a long time.
They stay charged.
Dave, you know the thing about Marble Falls.
The falls are marble.
Yeah.
That's tight.
It's weird.
That's crazy. Hey, listen up, guys. Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for our listeners, and here's what you got to do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/steam, and there you'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order. And it's such a good deal, you'll want to grab a pair and a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/steam. Buyraycon.com/steam. Hey, we're 17 minutes in. We just got done with the announcements. We're nothing but consistent on
Finally.
this podcast.
J-Bone.
Let's talk to J-Bone about why he's often in trash cans.
I want J-Bone's Lodge takes before we do anything.
Okay. Again, you guys had explained it pretty well. Like, hey, there's a lot of people walking around this complex who are like doing real business, whereas we're in the content game. So I expected it. More glares than I expected. I keep getting stared at. It's like they know I'm not in insurance. Do I give off non-insurance vibes?
Well, this isn't an insurance place, J-Bone. It's more of a cybersecurity place.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to secure cyber.
What do they
I was
do?
doing that on AOL when I was like 14.
Cybering?
You had
What
to
was your
secure the
screen
cyber.
name? Did you have a screen name?
Yeah.
What was it?
They're pretty bad. All of them are bad.
Well, it wasn't like racist or anything,
No.
was it? Okay.
Well, it was like 8.
But you said bad.
Okay. The first one was, for some reason, I thought the name Susan was funny as like a 10-year-old.
Oh, who didn't?
Yeah,
It-
hilarious.
Oh.
I'm slapping my knee right now.
It was J-Rod Susano Bob.
That is
Wait, that is too long.
But don't worry. Then it was J Noodle Boy 7.
That's
Jane Noodle Boy might be perfect.
Dude.
Why did I add the 7? There's no way there's another J Noodle Boy.
Can I say that your arms are looking just hella beautiful?
Thank you. I've been told
Oh
I
my
have
God.
I have the tiniest arms. I've been like honestly waiting my whole life for this moment.
Dude, can you hit me with your rest routine?
No, people are looking at this on youtube.com/whatever right now and are like, "Oh my god." I actually do. If my arms at my biceps at their biggest point are no larger than my forearms.
Have you seen the TikTok trend? I posted
Yeah.
one of the videos, but it's for actually like people that are actually buff and they're flexing their arms, and it's like, yeah, my arms are big until they flex, and then it's just a bunch of people with skinny arms just not doing anything. And I think I'm perfect for that trend.
Jared's just constantly in recovery mode. He's like, it's an off day, man.
Well, I am in physical therapy right now for a disc golf injury, so
Really?
yeah.
Dude, first Dan came in there with the torn meniscus. Now you're in here with, is it your labrum? What is it?
It's the piniospinal muscles.
We got a
by the
lot
way,
of
look.
people in STEM, so
Check us
they'll be
out.
able to tell you.
Oh, that's good, dude. Hey, how's your cupping going?
We need
Really
that
good.
clip.
Make that clip.
Are you getting cupped?
I'm getting cupped.
Can you?
My physical therapist cups me on the regular.
What? I have a theory that
Brad?
people that get cupped, like not like 50% of the time, it's just for conversation, so they can take their shirt off at the pool, and people are like, "Oh, dude, how's that
Do you
cupping
swim?
stuff going? That's so awesome."
I told this story on the Ross Bolin podcast. I made a joke to my physical therapist, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to look like Michael Phelps." And I shit you not, he said to me, "Yeah, without the nice body."
Oh, that's not very nice.
I was like, yes, I can make that joke. I don't know if you can.
Did he have two female nurses do it to you?
No, he did it. He cut me.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it wasn't two girls.
Oh, come on.
We'll cup it out. Jeez.
No, yeah, but getting cupped was interesting. I enjoy it. I do look pretty cool.
Cooper Cup over here.
And that's what they call me.
Sports reference. Well, you wouldn't get it.
That's mean.
I know.
That's really
I
mean.
apologize.
I don't get it though.
Too much dip. Check it out.
But yeah, I'm working through. I'm trying to play disc golf again sometime soon. Just trying to hug some.
Why don't you just learn to play with the left hand?
Well, you can't switch hands. You of all people should know this.
What? Why? You can't just go play around lefty?
Yeah, it feels like you're playing with a stranger.
Well, okay. All right. Move on.
What? You're a big fan of The Stranger.
Yeah.
What was the movie? Was it Stranger?
Stranger Things.
Yeah, that was it. Just move on.
That's on the recommended tab.
Boy, there's a lot of problems there.
I had another question for J-Bone. I
Yes.
forget what. Have you been banging hella chains lately, or is the physical therapy holding you back?
So I've only played like 4 rounds in the last 7 months. My record when I was unemployed, I believe I played 20 rounds in a month once. Pretty sick.
You could have done more.
I could have, yeah. The body was willing, but the flesh was spongy and weak.
Are we willing to put our video guy Randy on the mic right now to discuss his record against you in disc golf?
I'm willing to let that happen.
Jared, or who wants to say the record?
Was that a Zap Brannigan quote right there from Futurama?
That was thank you. I think
Okay.
I think I botched
right.
it, but it was a
Okay,
thank you
all
for
right.
catching
Enough
that.
You've got-
nerd shit. Is there like a is
Turn
there,
the
is there
mics
a
down
mute
if
button
you
for
want.
nerd shit?
Nobody catches those. Okay, cool. By the way,
You guys are vibing.
for people who don't know, me and Randy just spent the entire weekend hanging out together at
Yeah, we
Friday,
didn't-
Saturday,
yeah,
Sunday.
You guys
guys are-
post more than like couples do.
It was hella cute.
It was.
Oh gosh.
We were going down Dirty 6 at 2 a.m. And Randy and I started doing sheesh, and we got like 50 people to do it with us.
That sounds like something that could happen.
Y'all did Dirty Sixth?
Oh, we did
Where'd
Dirty
you go,
6.
Buckshot? Let me guess.
Yes, guess.
Stop going to Buckshot.
What,
No, if you're gonna
we
go to
did.
Dirty Six, Buckshot is the move.
Guess where else we went?
Maggie Mays.
Yes.
Yes.
Those were the only two.
Dizzy
No.
Rooster.
We went to Blind Pig too, right next.
Oh,
door.
we did go to Blind Pig.
Oh,
Which
you
one
were
of them
You were
was-
just so blackout when that happened, dude.
Did you go to Aquarium?
No, nobody goes to aquarium, bro.
Oh, they reopened it. Sick.
We went to Shakespeare's.
Is that still a thing?
Okay.
Me and the guys, we used to just go down to Buffalo Billiards, man. Just like throw darts, just more chill. Like we don't really care about talking to chicks. Just like the guys, just talking like what we're gonna do with our stocks and stuff.
Before we talk disc golf,
Dude, I love stonks.
since we already talked about bathrooms this episode, the bathroom at Shakespeare's, do you guys remember that from when the last time you went there 15 years ago?
I couldn't tell you.
I
It can't be
I
worse
have
than
never
Woodrow's.
stepped foot in
Cannot be worse than
Shakespeare's.
Little Woodrow's
It
on
is.
West Six.
It is.
How?
Well, the bathroom has no dividers. It's a rectangular room in which there are 2 ground toilets and 1 urinal with no dividers.
Is there erosion visible?
Yeah, all the toilet seats are just pointed sideways.
Okay, so you okay.
You can't do anything normally in that bathroom.
Well, if you're on Dirty, I will venture to say there's
you're
not a
poop-
good bathroom
Do
on
you have to
Dirty
shift
Six.
your legs to the side to poop?
Yeah. You got the toilet dispenser.
It's
dude.
like you're cracking your back. Dude, yeah, just don't do that foul deed on Dirty Sixth. Go to like the rest of us. Go to Star Bar and
They
West
actually
Sixth.
Yep.
they actually have sidewalk bathrooms now on Dirty Six too. They had a full bottle of Corona actually in the
Was it-
toilet.
was it
Corona
a mega?
No, it was a regular old Corona.
Oh, come on. Jared, we tried to proposition J-Bone to drink the entire Corona Mega throughout this entire podcast, and he's
We
not
can go
doing
get it.
I'm not going to lie. I considered it until I realized I had to work the rest of the day. If this was like a weekend recording,
What-
I'm doing it.
Yeah, what would Ross do if you came into work just absolutely obliterated because you did circling back an hour before?
Can I say that when you first started with Ross, I did RBP within a couple of weeks, and I got there before them. I got there pretty early because I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I'm waiting. They pull up next to me. J-Bone's driving. They get out, and I think y'all had just eaten Popeyes. Y'all had Popeyes for lunch, and like, dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I was amazed at how well y'all potted because like, if I eat Popeyes, I'm not doing anything.
It's over.
But y'all, I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, these guys just ate Popeyes. What's going on here? But
Well-
you powered through.
The thing about Popeyes is that they never give you the right order. And
It's true.
so You know, you're never going to be that sick because they're going to forget like a strip or like your fries.
Or they'll give you too many strips, and you're like, well, I got to eat them. Can't waste a strip.
If you go to the South Lamar location, they give me an extra strip every single time.
They just like you.
Yeah.
Little strip tease?
Well, it's not tease because they give me too many.
And strips.
Should drink that Corona. We could do a live breathalyzer podcast.
Oh, God.
No,
Didn't y'all do that?
no.
Oh, we did that all right.
Who won?
Boosh.
Makes sense.
Have you seen him lately with
Depends
the
on who you
mullet?
say
No.
win.
I've not. His mullet is glorious. I've not seen him. We were supposed to hang out recently.
I'm
thinking about getting one.
Do you like? You should, because Duda's. I love Duda's.
I think Duda looks great.
Duda looks like a different human.
He looks beautiful with his.
Looks like Jamie Todd.
Go subscribe to Internet Party.
Do it.
It's the podcast that's also a party.
Yeah, that was actually me who saw Duda in the street in Chicago the other day and yelled, "Internet party!
Yeah, what up, dog?
I love you, Duda."
I like that Duda didn't stop. He just kept on trucking.
I was trying to, when he said he didn't stop, I'm trying to imagine, like, did he ignore it? Did he, like, give him a little Duda wave and keep running? Like, what? How do you think he responded?
The neighbor wave.
Probably like not that Duda's not approachable, but like I would like to think that like if you approach Duda like, hey man, just I've been reading your stuff for a while. I love Internet Party. He would just go, yeah, thanks. I don't know, and that's all he would have.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to promote your podcast?
He's a deep breath guy.
Internet Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subs, dog.
So, anyways, I beat Randy's ass at disc golf on the regular.
Has Randy ever beaten you?
I've never beaten him. I am man enough to admit that I've never beaten him. But then again, I play probably 1% of the time that J-Bone does.
One thing he does have over you, he hosts a game show behind a paywall.
True.
Do you do that?
I don't. No.
True.
Check it out. We're doing another one apparently.
That's also a podcast. That's a party.
Well,
Wow.
It's
Wow.
actually a podcast.
That's
of
a
the
lie.
game show.
Yeah.
That's
what?
also a party.
Well, it's funny
Kind of a
because
party.
I imagine I'm not going to be allowed on it because it's called Party Pod, and the last time I was on a Party Pod, a lot of people are saying it wasn't very enjoyable.
Which pod was that?
Say by the brunch.
Wait, what'd you do? Did you just tank it?
He kept on yelling "Baba Booey, Baba Booey." Arthur's penis into the mic. That's what it was.
Which Say by the Brunch was that?
That was the pink shirt one.
Yeah, we
That
all
doesn't
remember
help.
what you wore.
Cool Burger.
Oh, that was the best one.
Yeah, but I forgot I kept yelling Baba Booey. Which, Dave, of all people, you can respect that
Oh, no,
bit.
I mean, I get the bit. It was just, I don't know how to react. Like, Dylan was clearly not having fun.
I straight up ghosted the first one.
Dylan still
I
brings
just
that up
left.
to me
I
to
handed
this
my mic
day.
to somebody and I just left.
We had, like, the youngest people in the company on, and, like, somebody was blasting cigs. I don't know who it was.
I saved that pod, though, after I destroyed it because I'm the one who instigated Dan into promoting his podcast as simply Substog. I said, Dan, aren't you going to promote your podcast? Because he was about to leave without promoting his podcast, and he just walks back to the mic and goes, "Oh, yeah, Substog."
Was that
Substog.
Was that your highlight, or is there something more memorable that you're known for? That we've talked about before, but I don't know if I guess we haven't had you on to really discuss.
I've been on this podcast one time, probably in the last 4 years, in both of its iterations, I should say.
We've had Micah's point of view, but you are the person who orchestrated the greatest heist in history of podcasting.
Mm-hmm. The greatest thing I've ever done, professionally, personally, sexually, is that I got Micah Wiener verified
It's
on
pronounced
Twitter.
Weiner.
Okay, well, I've heard it both ways.
Well, it's Weiner.
What happened was this. I mean, if you are not a longtime listener, you might not be familiar with the story. Micah decided a while back he was going to change his Twitter handle from Micah Weiner.
So Micah, if you're new here, Micah's a guy that used to produce our old podcast, and he was actually a co-host of Too Much Dip, which is our sports vehicle. Now he's semi-unretired, potentially partially, but he's still doing his thing.
You might remember him. He used to play the tambourines in the background of the podcast.
Yeah, it was really good.
He was the original banging chains, just on the mic.
So he said he was going to change his Twitter handle from @ProducerMicah to @Micah Weiner. So I was like, oh, well, okay. When he does that, I'm just going to go and steal Micah Weiner. Like, obviously, he doesn't know what he's doing. So he's like, Jared, how do I switch my handle over? Helped him do it. Made it. I'm like, okay. So
First of
after
all, not that hard to do, by the way.
That's not.
Didn't need to bring in J-Bone, but he did.
Yeah, I don't know why Micah thought that he needed, and out of everyone to ask for help, J-Bone.
He should have asked you. You're the safe one.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything to Micah because Micah and I, we're real ones.
Yeah, worst decision he ever made. And so I had preloaded a new email account made, and I had it typed in for username Micah Weiner, walk over to his computer, go, all right, Micah, so you're going to press this. It's going to change you to producer Micah, and then you're just going to log out, log back in, and then lock down Micah Weiner. Right when he pressed enter on producer Micah, I casually strolled back to my desk, pressed enter. Didn't help him out. A minute later, I hear, what have you done? And you guys might remember this. Micah aggressively ran over to my desk and stood over me.
He
and
bowed up to you.
He bowed up to me. He literally stood there and was like, what? Like, didn't know what to do because I didn't do anything illegal. But and he knew.
You somewhat stole his identity. Not somewhat. You straight up stole his identity in a way.
No, legally. So then my goal after obviously I locked down that account was to turn it into a parody account of Micah, where it sounds like you might be able to believe it's him, but like he's saying really weird stuff. So you're kind of
What
like,
was the handle of the account that you stole?
At Micah Weiner.
So his SEO, for SEO purposes,
not a good look.
He had no choice but to get the account back under any circumstances necessary, and he eventually did.
Well,
what was your first offer?
I had no choice. Like he had no choice to get it back, I had no choice but to get it verified.
You had to do it to him.
I had to. So what I did, I looked into all the ways you can get verified. I applied for verification, which we used to be able to do. Shouts to all of us being verified minus Randy.
Sorry, Randy.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys hired a
I
non-verified
bet
guy.
Perfect has a connect that you can get verified with when you get that job.
It gives us a little bit of edge that we have like one guy who might,
Yeah.
he's just not worthy of it.
Everybody at Bowling Media is verified. You guys can't say the same thing, but it's okay. Anyways.
Brett's not very bad.
It's kind of
Brett
Right?
not
Don't drag him down with you.
No, I like that.
Sorry,
I like
dude.
that.
It shows
Take
your
him
true
down.
character when you're getting roasted
Randy's
on a
ship
pod.
is sinking, and he's just taking Brett with him. Absolutely love it.
So I was like, okay. I applied for it, wasn't getting it. Micah was also at the same time applying for it for his producer Micah one and not getting it. So Twitter was just like, why is the same dude applying twice? Then Dylan Shivery gave me the greatest idea of all time. We were brainstorming ways. I believe it was us four in the conference room, brainstorming ways I could potentially game the system because we didn't have a connect at Twitter or anything.
This is what we did, by the way.
Yeah, this probably took up a significant
Oh,
portion
this is
of our
half of a
afternoon.
day. This
Yeah.
is an afternoon.
We had 6 articles published on PGP, and we're like, all right, let's go to the
Dude,
conference room and fuck
that
with
gnome
Micah.
one's doing well, man.
Yeah, Gnome's carrying us through the day. We're good.
So Dylan said, what if you buy a Twitter ad? And I was like, that's the best, smartest idea I've ever heard. Everybody knows Twitter makes no money. So if I pay Twitter $10 to promote one of the at Micah Weiner tweets, they might give me a little bit of leeway, right?
They love it when you use their toys.
They do. So what I did was I made a tweet from at Micah Weiner that said, this is the official spelled with one F, Micah Weiner Twitter account. All other accounts are malicious parodies. Promoted that tweet, paid $10 to have that tweet promoted, went to apply for verification, and suddenly the driver's license photo thing showed up, which everybody knows.
That means you're in.
If they give you that, they usually you don't get that option.
He just got his driver's license last week.
What?
Just like we always talked about.
Okay.
Great album, by the way.
2 of those in
I
like a
haven't
month.
listened yet, and
Hey.
it's because I'm scared that I'm going to like it so much that I'm going to drive it into the ground.
It's really good. Dave sounds pretty sour about it. Get it? It's the title of the album.
No.
So how Twitter verification works, when you used to be able to apply, if they didn't give you the option to submit your driver's license photo, it was like hey, you can apply, but you're not getting it.
Yeah. It was kind of like a little pat on the head. Like, yeah, go ahead and toss this. Well, we'll check it out. I'll throw it to HR.
So after doing Dylan's idea of buying a Twitter ad, I got the driver's license thing, which great, right? Well, now I had to steal Micah's driver's license.
There's levels to this.
Levels.
Yeah, and so I had to go, and I'm not going to admit to it publicly, but somehow I was able to procure Micah's driver's license.
Well, just admit it publicly. Because I don't even know. Didn't you just walk over to his
It was on
desk
his
and
desk,
take
and
it?
you just took a photo of it, right?
It's hard to
admitted it
say.
publicly.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say what happened, but
The
I was
statute of
able.
limitations.
Did you
you're
drug
fine.
Micah or something and then take his driver's license?
So people are saying that the driver's license thing isn't that impressive, but what they aren't understanding is I also two-factor authenticated Micah's phone.
Not 1, but 2 factors.
What I had to do is I used his cell phone in the account. I don't know why I used his. I think my cell phone was taken, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna use Micah's. But then it sent him a text, and I had to somehow acquire his phone again. I don't know how. I just kind of showed up.
I don't either, but can you? I genuinely want to know.
It was sitting charging on his desk, and I went over and tapped accept.
Perfect.
Oh my God! So many
Yeah.
things had to go right for this to work.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
It was a perfect storm.
The world smiled on J-Bone, and so I woke up one day, looked over, saw it said, @Micah Weiner is now verified, sent out a tweet that said, Micah verified, and then Will DeFreeze gave the news.
Oh my god!
It was the most. I think so. We recently had a voicemail left on a Patreon episode asking our favorite moments in touching base history, and I think the consensus was that I think like we interviewed some big names. We had some
Wes
fun.
and Dill.
We had some fun on the pod, but I think the trademark moment was Micah finding out live on air that he had been verified on a separate account. It was perfect.
And so what I've done here, when Micah eventually got the account back because he bought me a $100 steak dinner.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't $100.
It was after tax, and
Was it Josephine?
it was Josephine House.
I was there.
You were?
Was this when you were? It's bottomless wine, right? And she would pour you a glass, and you would pound it.
No, the first one that she poured J-Bone's first, and by the time she looped around the table to get back to J-Bone, his wine was gone.
Mm-hmm. So that was actually...
He face-chugged our waitress.
Why'd you do that?
People
It's a
need-
nice place.
Well, people need... I did face chug her. People need to understand this, though.
Is face chugging a thing?
I
That sounds like something.
got 2 steak dinners out of this. Dylan
Two steak
Shivery...
dinners?
Dylan said, if you get the Micah account verified... I don't know why I keep saying his last name. I think I just like saying it. Like, everybody knows who Dylan is.
Say Dorn.
Ooh, yeah. No, I'm going to say Dylan Shivery. Okay. He said, if you get Micah verified, I will get you a steak dinner. And then Micah said, if you give me the account, then I'll get you a steak dinner. So I got one in the beginning, before I sent all the tweets. and then I got one at the end. The second one I drove to, so I didn't drink. The first one I got absolutely shithoused at.
So you could say, I guess, you had a lot of steak in this prank.
Hit it.
Hey, before you read these tweets,
Yeah.
can we hear from Fitbod real quick?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was the fit body.
Yeah, Jared.
Yeah, this is actually perfect. We actually
Jared's
brought the
right
fittest
here.
person here in for Fitbod. I mean, you clearly use it all the time. Don't get stuck doing the same workouts.
Sound like my personal trainer.
Monotony is the worst thing that you can have when it comes to getting fit.
I love switching it up.
You have to switch it up. You got to keep your body guessing, David. Making progress towards the future means you have to overcome new challenges, and Fitbod creates a fitness program that continually adapts with new exercises and dynamic intensity that adjust to how you're progressing, so you'll be challenged to meet your goals at your own pace.
I love confusing my silly little muscle fibers.
Dude, I love how you do that too. I'm looking at your muscles right now, and they're in like the spin zone. They have no clue what's going on.
Dude, it's getting a little
You
bulky.
play too much, Dave.
Thank you.
There's no perfect body that everyone can achieve, but what we can do is continually to become better versions of ourselves. No workout is one size fits all, and Fitbod creates a fitness program that continually adapts to you, so you stay challenged with new exercises, pacing, and intensity based on where you are and where you want to be. We've all downloaded this app, and I'll say this, it's surprisingly easy.
I thought it was going to be a kind of a beating before, and like when I downloaded it and just started entering my stuff, I was like, this is shockingly easy.
Well, I'm one of the few people in the world that like got more in shape throughout quarantine. Not to brag, not to flex.
Look at this guy.
And now I'm like, should I start going to the gym a little bit more? Like, or I can still do at-home workouts with Fitbod as well. But one of the scariest things is like, when I get to the gym, what do I do?
I've got a couple extra 2.5 dumbbells I can give you.
Thank you.
For curls.
That would be great. Well, Fitbod understands that the path to achieving your best look looks different for everybody, and it creates a program based on your unique body, experience, and environment. And their algorithm uses data and analytics, which we're big fans of data and analytics around
Love
here.
jumping into the data.
Shouts to all the STEM boys out there and ladies. But this helps you build on your last workout to maximize your results. So whether you're exercising 3 days a week or twice a day, every workout is scientifically proven to be better than the last. No equipment, no worries. Fitbod has body weight routines for those looking to get fit at home or on the go. It's super easy to use. Even has HD video tutorials. Can you imagine doing this in standard definition?
Could not be me, most
No.
certainly.
I'm trying to get my body in standard definition just so I can get that high def life at some point.
Wow, you did a lot right there.
Mhm,
I think it made sense.
You can get personalized training. It can be tough on a budget, but with Fitbod, it's only $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year. And if you sign up right now, you get 25% off your membership. Pick up the pace on your fitness journey with Fitbod today, and your future self will thank you. Get 25% off your membership at fitbod.me/steam. That's 25% off at fitbod.me/steam. All right, J-Bone, can you do us the honor of reading some of your favorite tweets?
Yes, I can.
He's got a hole in his chest.
Oh, shit. Sorry, that was the chest hole luge video. My bad. Let me pull up. let me pull
Do you
up.
actually have the chest luge video
Yeah.
on your phone? Well, I think we need to meme that.
Have we ever talked chest luge with you on here?
No. We can after I read these tweets.
Okay.
So at the dinner where I gave Micah his Twitter account back, I decided I needed to screenshot a few of my favorites because I knew he was going to delete them, which he did. He ended up deleting every single one but one that just said guacamole, which I believe he's since deleted. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
All right, here's a sampling of my favorites. Some of these a lot of people know because they've been memed, including the first one. And I'll read all the definitions so people understand the nuance, right? Lick this corn dog like I'm your lil carnival slut.
Okay, that's the one I remember.
And then it's got the moaning face.
How did
Oh,
that,
God.
what's the moaning face for people at home?
Yeah, that's
good.
Dude, your eyebrows did it correctly.
killed that.
That was really good.
That tweet alone is enough for me to be like, all right, J-Bone, here's a blank check. Give me the fucking account.
Okay, so I responded to it, lol, Micah, you wild.
Wait, you responded to your own tweet?
Well, Micah
you
tweeted
responded to it from yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guess how that tweet did. That tweet, in its prime, but right before it got deleted, retweets and likes.
I don't know.
I'm going to say 25 RT, 300 likes.
Very close. It was 23 retweets, 250 likes.
Why was I so close?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that was weird.
That's creepy.
It really is.
This is like how you look up everyone's net worth before
I
we do an
don't
episode.
know we're talking about
You
those
like
people.
shoehorn in celebrities so you can
Yeah.
you can talk about their net worth.
I kind of stole the PFT bit, so like every tweet had one misspelling minimum in it, just to like.
You
throw
were doing
people off.
based Micah.
Yeah, based Micah. Yeah. Here's another one, very famous. And when I looked at this, I actually didn't know there was a small detail a lot of people forget about. It is spit on it, bae, with 3 drip emojis afterwards.
Yeah.
What I didn't know is that in bae is spelled B and then the attached AE.
Oh, that's good.
Ah, yes.
That's good.
Okay.
It's very global.
It is very global. People in Australia.
Isn't that what Elon Musk named his kid? Wait, what is the attached AE? What is that even from?
I'm not gonna. I have no idea.
Is that some
It's
math
from
shit?
Spit on It, bae.
Is that some Randy? Is that calculus bullshit?
Dude,
Randy
Randy loves trigonometry. The other day, I was like, I'm like, Randy, take this shot. He was doing the cosine of a tangent.
Swag.
Next one.
Do you want to know what the actual character is?
What is it?
Yeah, kind of.
It's originally a ligature representing the Latin diphthong AE.
Whoa.
A lot of things there.
You're a big fan of diphthongs.
I'm not. No.
When I-
Dude, you should sell
I saw-
you
I
should
saw
sell
him-
diphthongs for too much dip.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
ACL.
Diphthong?
Yeah, diphthong. He's up against Miley though. I don't know. I'm like, oh, Miley or diphthong. He might
Miley
do that-
Kaufman?
Yeah, Miley.
Next up, a lot of people like this one. Whiskey in my Yeti cup. Eat a ass. Let you know what's up. It Micah.
Okay.
I don't even remember that one.
Ass is spelled with $2
That's better.
Makes it less searchable.
So while you're doing these, is Micah like, hey, do you mind toning it down? Like this is, I mean, come on. Like
He
this
didn't
has
talk
my
to me for
name
like
on it.
3 months while this was going on.
Okay.
He just wouldn't talk to me.
He probably made it worse.
No, it's a lie. He would talk to me, but we wouldn't talk about this. I think it made him too mad.
I was legit worried when he first realized what you had done that he was going to go fight you. That he was going to bow up to you in Content Alley
Yeah.
and try
This
to
is
throw hands.
pre-exhibition though, so
Oh, I just realized too.
What's a pre-exhibition? That's gross.
Hit it.
I like that J-Bone's running the board.
J-Bone's
for
had a-
seat that has no board.
he's had a soundboard for like 2 weeks, and now he's just directing it.
I was just telling him what to do. The profile image for Micah was the picture of all you guys when we had Mia Khalifa at Eisenhower's, but I photoshopped Micah's head
That
on
was
everybody's
good.
body,
That
I
was
think-
potentially
including
my
Mia
favorite
Khalifa's
part.
body.
I actually think that was my idea to Photoshop his head on all of them.
He's
I think I
swagger
actually-
jacking me.
I think I
see.
actually might have done the actual Photoshop job of that.
I think you told me to do it. I think it was your idea to tell me, but I think I did it. Do you know why? Because it's not very good. I think you would have done it better than I did. Next up. Oh, one of my all-time favorites. I'm a simple man with a simple plan. I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. Hashtag guacamole.
Okay.
And then he responded to that tweet, to his own tweet, and said, man, I love that Nick Cage. He good. He good.
Has he? Okay. At any point, did Micah from his regular account, like, respond or interact in any way?
No. No. Hey, the intern just walked in. Should we tell him I'm the president of the board?
Should we trick him? There's no way he knows who J-Bone is, right?
Does he have shades on?
Yeah, he's wearing sunglasses right now.
It's indoors. I respect him.
I mean, I get it. Like, I was happy when Phil won. Too much dip.
It's a little too far.
Too much dip.
And then I'll just zoom through the last 3. Tootsie Roll are my favorite candy, fam. Some say they look like duty, but your boy eat ass, so I don't care.
Okay. That was not even subtle.
That's so mean.
You were clearly.
I don't even remember that one.
You're at a different wave at that one.
And there's a hashtag
tweeting from the moon
guacamole at the
there.
end of it too.
You were tweeting from the moon.
But thank you for explaining that, fake Micah.
That might be the funniest one.
It's good.
I forgot about that. Okay, how about everyone in the office keep calling me Narc Cuckerberg? And I don't like that because I'm neither a narc or a cuck.
Okay, he's explained it. Thank you.
And then last up is very short. It's just up late eating porridge.
Why porridge?
I don't know. Porridge has one R too. So, well, that's the best thing I ever did in my life, in my content career.
Well, can we talk about the worst thing you ever did in your life in your content career? The infamous chest loose video. You could also make a case that the best thing you did in your content career was titled the Kid Rock Donald Trump hype video.
Oh, that was my favorite thing.
Funniest title in the history of the company.
Can you relay that title?
Don't even remember it, but I know it was unbelievable.
It was this Kid Rock Donald Trump hype video
Will make you want to build
is
a
so
wall.
electric that it'll make you want to build a wall and run through it.
Yeah, made sure not to title that one under my name. That was TFM intern, not me.
No, it was totally the intern.
No, yeah, the intern did
Yeah,
that.
So
you
a lot of
just cleared
people-
you published it.
A lot of people are saying that like you helped get Trump elected. Like, how do you feel about that? Like that column.
I haven't heard that one, but I was more so helping Kid Rock get more relevant.
That's fair.
You know he has a steakhouse.
I heard about that.
Dude, that's where you need to finagle another steak out of Micah, and you need to make sure like the steakhouse you'll go to is Kid Rock's.
Yeah.
Where's it at? In
Can we
Tulsa
have
or some
J-Bone
shit?
just show up to Micah's bachelor party in New Orleans?
Oh my
I'll
god.
pay. Yeah, dude.
That would actually legitimately ruin his weekend. Like Mike and we're on good terms ever since I gave him that back. Like we're chill. I went on Mind of Micah. Mind
Of Micah. Of Micah.
of Micah. Will's not gonna do it. The fuck?
Well, I was waiting for you to do it.
I just did it.
I was giving you the dramatic pause.
Yeah,
And
I thought you were gonna do it,
cucked
and
your
Randy
dramatic
cucked you.
pause.
I was just gonna wait till one of you started talking, but then Randy decided to jump in.
What's the little sound effect? Bloop bloop or something? I don't know.
It's nice. It's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
well done.
It is, I like it. I enjoy it.
Weren't you saying that he just reads articles verbatim?
Micah's Read of the Week. What were we saying? Oh yeah, that would ruin his weekend.
But yeah, you tanked the chest. You tanked TFM Instagram with the chest luge.
It was a Fail Friday post. I just didn't put Fail Friday.
Was it?
Oh, see, I feel
Was
like that's
it-
revisionist history.
Because you were given the keys to like straight up just run that account for a little bit, and then you did the
For-
chest luge video, and the
well-
keys swiftly got taken out of your
No,
hand.
that's a complete lie. I made that account. I go from 800,000 to 1.2 million. Not bragging. I wouldn't brag about that, but that's what happened.
Are you still doing bone zones? Like, do you ever
Yes.
just hit Ross with it? Do you ever surprise Ross with an impromptu bone zone?
I don't, but there are 2 bone zones behind the paywall at the Ross Bolin Podcast Patreon.
See, I don't like you paywalling bone zones.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Hey,
Although a guy I know like gave me his login, so I've been listening through with his. I'm kidding.
Wasn't it Tired Guy?
J-Bone looks so mad.
Wasn't it Tired Guy who gave it to you?
Yeah, no, it was the real Jesus.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Until you brought him up the other day. That is a PGP commenter I had forgotten.
I
about.
miss the commenters in a way. They were really mean, but I still miss them.
I miss the ones who made me laugh, such as Tired Guy.
You just miss
or
Tired Guy.
There was a lot of sales ones. There was a lot of funny names. Can't say the same for your wing of the company, Jerry.
yeah, there were some bad names there.
Yeah.
Not great.
Like every other week, it's like, hey, do we need to make it so they have to like enter a Facebook profile to comment? Like, we never actually did.
Yeah, things are getting really fucked up over the TFM
Well,
section.
then Dorn killed the forums.
Well,
True.
that's his legacy, unfortunately.
True.
That's what he's known for.
I wanna circle back.
Ooh, oh, we did it! He did it!
Hit the button.
Hit it. Is that the button?
I don't know. Do we have a button?
We never got to finish the Randy disc golf thing about how I consistently beat his
I
ass.
think we did finish that.
Yeah, I don't think we closed the
No
book
one's
on
asking
disc
to
golf.
circle
Hold
back
on.
on the disc golf talk.
He tied me once, and I had to sink a 60-foot jump putt for the tie. Randy was so cocky.
Oh, dude, that's electric.
Randy walked over to me, was like standing next to me, like all cocky, like, oh, I hope you make it, knowing I was probably going
That
to miss.
is how Randy sounds.
And I can't even imagine how
Hey,
insufferable you were after hitting that putt.
Jab on, you're not going to make it, bro.
Was I could hit a 10-foot putt to close him out totally, or I could just lay it up and then get it for par and then make sure that, like, then he would have to hit that 60
See, that's your problem, because you know what I always say.
And then I didn't
No
go
laying
for it,
up.
and
No
then-
laying up. Thank you, Jared.
Yeah, he missed it.
I can see J-Bone like convincing him to lay up too, being like,
I
no.
did.
Yeah, like no. If you
No,
if
no.
you do this and this, it's like a safe move.
No, why wouldn't you do
No,
it?
no.
Why wouldn't you?
He called me a coward if I didn't go for it, and then I didn't go for it, and then he tied and continues to call me a coward.
That's an awesome story. Clip that.
I will.
J-Bone versus Randy. Huh? I'm
guys
in,
gonna do
dude.
scramble?
You know I'm in.
Oh yeah, you promised me a long time ago, and I'm
The only
injured
one,
right now.
the only
so.
one is Dylan. Is you got to get him out of bed.
I think
'cause
he
he
would
may not
be
do it.
the best one of all of you.
Probably.
Definitely.
No, I used to go out back with y'all, with you and Prim though, at the old office.
You did?
And y'all put up the chains. I
can't
do
even
enjoy it.
I can't even do the front flicking thing, whatever you call it.
That's not what I heard.
Oh,
Always picking his nose and flicking him.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Huh?
Dude, the other day he finished a 30 rack of Bush Light, and then he pulled off the pop tabs, put them on his finger, and was flicking those. Remember that?
That was for a TikTok though. Will rates beers.
All right, guys, the flip is in now.
Things are looking
We
good.
love what we're seeing.
The best one was when he drank the Four Loco 12 pack.
He
All right,
entered,
guys.
he entered another dimension after drinking 12-4
I don't recommend doing this.
I'm 4 in. I'm as drunk as I usually am after 8.
We have like this thing where we want to hire him, but we don't really know why.
Yeah.
Well, we know why, but we don't know
We just
how
be
he would
paying him
add
to get drunk
value.
in our studio every day.
It's like, hey man.
We have to drive him home from work every day. It's
Oh,
like,
wait.
fuck.
Also,
it's kind of annoying.
we have an alcohol sponsor, so like you can only drink these. So
Yeah, he has to drink 12 Vizzies every day.
we need you to completely sell out the bit for us.
Do Randy rates Vizzies?
I mean, that's fair.
Wait, actually, that would be a good sponsor video for
Yeah,
TikTok.
cut this out, Randy, just to make sure that no one steals this idea.
Is his name really Rusty?
Yeah.
Rusty Featherstone.
That's so tight.
That's so frat, dude.
Is he a college kid?
Yeah, he goes to Bates, I think, which is Dave's favorite college.
Been there. I got my master's
Yeah, I
there.
was gonna say, damn it.
Where I've never heard of this school.
Will messed up because instead of saying the joke himself, he goes, "Oh, Dave's gonna say that, but you would have had time to say it
I
yourself."
was going to say,
Will."
is he getting his bachelor or master's? And then Dave just, he got it. It was efficient.
I was like Doogie Howser. I got it when I was in high school, homesick one day.
Okay. Didn't you set a record?
PR.
Yeah. Can we talk crypto?
Oh yeah.
Wild on marathon.
Like I said, it's good to be in a nice crypto atmosphere with Randy mining basic attention token over here.
Well, we actually have a theme. We actually have a theme song for today's segment. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It slaps.
It is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me. Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
Oh.
One day.
In a microsecond. Whoop, like that. 99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are fucking morons.
Hey.
Imbeciles. That's just it. Some of you in this room fall into that category.
Well,
If
you
you
nailed
knew
that.
who was really behind Bitcoin.
I don't like this guy. I'll just say it.
Yeah, this guy's got a fucked up mentality when it comes to my BTC.
Yeah.
This guy seems like he would like fire you right like the day before Christmas.
Randy's the one who loves this video the most. You want to talk about it, Randy?
It just keeps on popping up on my Reels feed.
Who
and
is
it's just, I think his name's Dan Pena. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he's just this like short Wall Street, like frosty white hair guy.
Okay, we
And
stand
I-
our short kings, Randy.
Yeah, what are you doing,
thank
man?
Come on, Randy.
Why'd you have to say that?
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
He's
Edit that out, Will.
Yeah, Jesus, dude.
Hit it, Will.
We love everyone here.
he just has this blue pin suit, and he just looks ridiculous, just like throwing a tantrum that people are making money off of not Wall Street, off of Bitcoin, and it's hilarious. And all the comments on it are always
Oh.
like, he's just mad that he didn't get in early to the moon. Like, fuck this guy. It's hilarious.
You guys will not be surprised. From Jacksonville, Florida.
He has Duval written all over him. Sadly, I regret to say.
His website, the official website of Dan Pena, the $1 trillion man.
He's not a trillionaire.
No way.
Yeah, I would know who this guy is.
Maybe
Wow.
he's trill, but he's no trillionaire.
Yeah.
I don't think he's trill at all.
The best part about that is when he 99.9% of people are morons. And the people in the crowd who came to watch him speak, he's like, some of you guys are probably morons.
Yeah, like that's like being at a concert and being like our music sucks. You guys are idiots for listening to us right now.
I was actually at a concert at Stubbs seeing Declan McKenna, notable. He sings the "Everybody plays a beautiful game like in Brazil." You know that song, Will.
I still have no clue who you're talking
I like
about.
the remix that Martin
It was a
Skrillex
FIFA
did
song.
of that song.
I'm glad you went to it. I don't know the actual names or artists behind the FIFA songs. I can just sing them verbatim every time they come on.
Yeah.
So can Sally.
Oh.
So,
Did y'all see? Sorry, did you see Stevie Nicks dropped off ACL,
are you serious?
replacing her with Kelly Clarkson?
Are you being serious or not?
No, I made that up.
Is Stevie Nicks even playing ACL?
Just
We're breaking
headlining,
down the
bro.
whole lineup right now.
I think she
actually.
is.
Yeah, people like when you guys do that.
Dude, since you've been gone is a banger.
I love Kelly Clarkson.
Song in the summer.
Kelly Clarkson.
Don't know the reference.
Oh, really? 40-year-old virgin?
Been a while.
Me and Randy are just on another wavelength over here.
You want to
freaking
know a
vibing
funny
right now.
40-year-old virgin story? One time I went to a bar called the Loon. It's now moved. It's in Dallas. I was wearing a button-down tucked into some slacks. I'd been working or something, and some guy, and I had somewhat of a come-over guy's like, oh, 40-year-old virgin over here, and he completely owned me. And I was like, fuck, that's
what do you
really,
do?
really good. I just was like, I gave him like kind of like this, Dolphins fan .gif, like, okay.
You should have cold cocked him.
No, I just left.
Yeah, you
Why
should.
didn't you sucker punch
I went
him?
back to my parents' house where I was living at the time.
You should have cold cut him. Just hit him with a gabagool right in the face.
Hey, can you answer a question for me that everyone's wondering?
Uh-huh.
Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's?
Jersey Mike's, 100%. I hate Jimmy John's. Everybody who's ever worked there or eaten there is an idiot. 99% of the people in this room are morons.
That's all I had.
Yeah, no, Jimmy John's, in my opinion, is one step above Subway, which Subway is the worst of the sub chains.
Which one's easier to eat with diamond hands?
Jersey Mike's.
Because you can just wash the Mike's way right off of it.
I mean,
You
because
were
I
saying
get
that
the
you were going to
juice.
put something on my sandwich, but it was Dave's way, and you said it looked like mayo.
No, it was Dave's Way. It was my protein that I'm launching.
Actually, that's good.
It's a powder. Yeah, it's a little side hustle I've got going. I wasn't going to say anything.
We're
But
putting powder on sandwiches now? It doesn't seem like it's going to be easy to eat.
CaliperCBD.com.
Taking it raw. Oh, yes, please check that out.
Can you imagine not having CBD all over your cold cuts?
I took a CBD last night.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Just one
I had to
CBD?
wind down after that Mavericks game.
So anyways, this is the crypto segment. Right?
Yeah, like,
I don't know. You're the crypto king. You have a group chat with people. I mean, you listen to this podcast, J-Bone. You know
Yeah.
that a lot of people in this room have group chats that I'm not a part of, and
Yep.
you're in that same boat.
You know what? Can I out you? When I was at your house Thursday night, I was getting the barbecue ready, just kind of setting it up, and Will's phone was next to me, and I looked. There was a little flash. I looked over, and a group chat popped up that I don't even remember the name of it, but you were in it, and I was like, I'm certainly not in this.
Oh, I know
Do
what
you
that
want to
was.
be in this one?
Oh,
I don't even know what
I've
it
always
is.
thought that you haven't wanted to be in this one.
No, you don't want to be in this one. It's the Cole Campbell fan club.
Who's in it?
Well, it started just being I don't follow Cole Campbell. So I was just getting my content from this group chat when it was good content. And it was Micah, me, and Dylan. And then it became evident that J-Bone was texting all of us separately about him. And it was like, okay, we need to usher J-Bone into this group chat. I like that you saw that.
I did. I looked over and I was like, I'm not even going to I'm not going to get mad. It's
Most
fine.
of my contributions are commenting on the equipment that he consistently acquires. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of
Dude,
recording
get money, Cole.
and his coffee regimen. It's pretty
Booming
good.
loud?
Booming. I mean, dude, it's booming.
It is booming. So anyway, what's the deal with crypto?
Oh, it's.
I have not sold.
Yeah, no, you can't. You gotta have diamond hands.
Clearly.
The reason why Will's not in that group text is he does not have enough exposure. I'm sorry.
How much
Unfortunately,
exposure do I need? How much Bitcoin do I have to buy in order to be in this group chat? I'll do it
50%
right now.
of your net worth.
He was asking me about BTS. And
Well,
I was like,
BTS is only traded on the small exchanges right now, though.
yeah, but he was thinking about looking at Sonos too, and I was like, oh, it's kind of different, but
I mean, I would say they're really apples to oranges.
agree. And I think D-Pen would agree.
Yeah.
I'm more bullish on DPen 15.
Daniel Pena 15.
That's a.
That was his username in
Penis.
AOL.
He's making a penis joke.
I thought it was D Pen Noodle Boy.
I mean, I did have a penis joke as my username or my AOL screen name for a long time. I was Wildo8.
What? Really?
Yeah, and if a teacher asked me one time about my my username, and I said it was Will Do. I'm like, Will Do.
Oh.
That Will's a good. He's an old go-getter.
Well, none of those usernames are as bad as the guy that me and Dave play Warzone with. My buddy from back home is
Booty Stank?
no.
Say
Well,
it. It's your buddy.
I'll say it. So his
It's not xenophobic or anything.
it's not
don't
his
worry.
Xbox gamer tag is hand job swag.
Okay.
By the way, doesn't know Fajita Boy swag or anything. So it just happens that J-Bone knows two people.
When you're like dropping and you're trying to strategize stuff, when you're dropping at the bank, as I know
You're right.
you like to do, like do you say like, hey, hand job, over here, hand job?
Yeah.
First game I did, and J-Bone was like, you can call him Mark or whatever it is.
Well, he rocks with you.
He's rocking with us.
Go to my Twitter, twitter.com/Jared Borislow, and look at my Warzone clips, and you'll see a lot of times the bottom left it says hand job swag. So fun fact, he actually on Xbox, that was his name. Xbox banned him, so then he bought a PS4.
Why did he get banned?
Because the name is, I guess, against their terms and conditions.
Oh yeah, hand
but then
job.
PlayStation's fine with it.
Well, it is PlayStation.
Well, it's 3 different words, right?
That's what you call it.
Hand, job, swag. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those 3 words.
I'm a big fan of catching these hands. I like having a job,
You can put swag
pretty
after
swag.
anything.
You can.
like Fajita Boys.
But yeah, so the joke is like he meets his boss in the office. They find out they both play Warzone. It's like, oh hey man, we should drop in sometime. what's your gamer tag? Hand job swag.
I don't know if this is he an Xbox or PlayStation boy?
PlayStation.
Because on PlayStation, if you change your username, you can have it say like formerly this and have your old username on there. He should just change it but keep the old one.
So that's something I didn't really think through when I got back into gaming when I created the new one. Because I was like, oh, I just want to do something that like I would have done when I was like 18, like something idiotic. And now like I'm obviously 36. And I'm meeting, when people like hop in, like, oh, yeah, it's my buddy so-and-so. And they're like, oh, what's up, Fajita? So what's up with that name? Like, I'm like, it's just kind of a bit. I don't know. And they don't know I do podcasts. Like, how do you even make money? Is that like radio? It's just a whole thing.
Yeah.
See, I changed mine from Will to Freeze because I thought that was just had major narc vibes using your actual name. So I just changed it to Pints with the Lads.
Just at Klein, why don't you?
It's Klein's just his
Legitimately his first and last name.
Yeah, I play with a dude who listens to this podcast.
Swine Flubiac.
Whose gamer tag is his first name space last name, but it's a name that is clearly only one person in America has that name.
Dylan Shivery.
It's not him. It's somebody else. I don't want to out him.
Dude, you're just asking to get swatted at that point.
Yeah, if I out him, he'll get swatted. That's how you know you've made it as a streamer. If you get
I don't even know
swatted,
what getting swatted means.
it's when you're streaming live on Twitch and somebody finds out your address and they send a SWAT team to raid your house, and then the SWAT team shows up in the background of the stream.
That's good.
It's incredibly illegal.
That's good.
Yeah.
How many times has that actually happened?
Over 100.
Enough for it to
it's
be a
common.
thing.
It's really common, actually. So, like, if you're a big Twitch streamer, you need to talk to your local police station and be like, hey, here's the deal. I stream live. You're probably going to get some calls. Like, just here's my number. Call me if you ever get a call, and I'll, like, set the record
What if you're
straight.
getting like 150 concurrents?
You guys are probably fine.
Damn. All right, Jared. You gonna let him talk to you like that, Randy?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Next happy hour live, I'm definitely swatting Dave.
Please don't. I have a wife and a young child at home.
He might like the flashing lights.
Rosie would like the shadows.
No, she would not. Yeah, she would like him too much. She'd just be chasing him for the entire time. Can we talk about Taft real quick?
Please.
If you don't know, Taft is a men's footwear brand specializing in unique, bold boots and shoe designs. They're uniquely designed, and they design them with boldness in mind to ensure all their products are as unique and stylish as their customers. We're unique and stylish, I think. You're at least unique, J-Bone.
I'm stylish. I'm dripping right now.
I didn't own a jack boot until we got Taft on board. I didn't know what a jack boot was.
I
Jackfruit?
had been gun shy about Chelsea boots for the longest time, and then Taft came aboard, and I was like, you know what? It's Chelsea season.
Ooh.
Great boot, terrible soccer club.
Oh, it always
Got
goes
him!
back to soccer for Will.
God, they're
Loves
taking
it.
strays during ad reads now. That's tough.
You don't care, man. Truly.
These things are handcrafted in Europe.
Probably pretty big in La Liga.
You were born in Europe.
I was
You
actually.
could say you were crafted in Europe.
I didn't have a jack boot when I was a baby, but now I do.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
They
I
searched
had
the-
some pulled pork the other day that it wasn't pork. It was jackfruit.
Jackfruit. One of the two. It's something. These guys, they searched the globe looking for the right factories, and they found the very best in Spain, España, Dave, home of the La Liga, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the shoes is handcrafted with generational shoemakers, artists by their own right, and each product is hand-painted, hand-cut, hand-stitched. A lot of hands. Very handsy. I like it. Swag. This allows only for the best parts of leather to be used, the highest quality. Their products are built to last. They source the highest quality materials in the world to make sure the best shoes and boots are created on their watch.
I'm going to be stepping out this summer in the Monaco loafer. That's my next acquisition from them, and I just want to say, look out.
Ooh, Monaco.
It's hard to pass people in those loafers.
I get it.
F1.
I watch F1. Don't worry about it.
All their leathers are full grain to ensure they're not only comfortable, durable too, they get better with age. Their shoes and boots are featured Blake-stitched construction for longevity and added flexibility, and their soles are made from stacked leather with rubber injections for traction. You can go to taftclothing.com and use promo code CB10 for 10% off your order of any full-priced boot, shoe, or sneaker purchase. Again, that's taftclothing.com. Use CB10 for 10% off of any full-priced boot, shoe, or sneaker purchase.
Hey, Will, call me Daniel Ricciardo, because with my Monicos, I'm going to be holding people off because they're going to be trying to steal them from me.
Wow. That's good.
That's really good.
That's good.
Didn't they used to call you Blake Stitched?
What?
Wasn't that part of it?
Can we talk about the match? We're early on this.
Oh, yeah.
This was just
I don't
released
like
today.
that we're talking about this right now.
Why?
Because we should wait for like 2 weeks before we get to it.
What?
We're
We're
way
early.
too early. I know, that's the problem. We don't do that here.
See, when J-Bone's in the building, we break golf news early.
SEO J-Bone.
We're also going for 2 hours today, right?
Yeah, we're doing a marathon pot. No, we can't do that because Man U's playing for a trophy this afternoon. I got to get out of here.
Okay.
I got a kid to take care of too.
I mean, the people
Way to
said.
go. Did you forget what had a kid?
Well, I knew.
You didn't even congratulate me on a kid.
Dude, I haven't seen you in like a year.
It's true. Shout out to Tucci.
I think I liked your in picture.
Thank you.
Y'all went to Tucci's together?
Hmm. Yeah, you weren't invited.
I didn't know you guys did Tucci's. I thought Tucci's was kind of my thing.
No, I showed you Tucci's, bro.
I don't think you did.
Joe
Yeah,
Nolet.
you
Joe
might
Nolet.
have.
Joe Nolet showed
Stanley
me
wasn't even there.
Tucci's.
He must have been in Italy or something.
Okay.
Stanley Yelnats? Probably digging a hole.
Yell Nats. Okay, I don't like the vibe that you two are on right now. The wave that you're riding together.
It's just all like early
That's
2000s.
just too damn bad. Another Holes reference.
I
Idiot.
should mute you, Randy, but because I don't hate the fact that you and J-Bone are such good friends, I'm keeping you not muted.
Will, stand, mute, cancel. Me, Randy, Dave. You have to mute the person you mute.
No, I'm not doing this. Let's talk about Phil and Tom versus Bryson and
Wait,
A-Raj.
doing what to Tom?
Okay.
The fuck?
I'm excited for the match.
Why are they doing this in Montana?
Big Sky. You
This
ever heard of
guy's
it?
big there.
Yeah, it is. I've been actually there. I got some really good Huckleberry gummy bears there.
No, I thought you were in Big Guy, Montana.
It was Big Montana.
You guys watch the cable TV show Big Sky?
No.
It's the number one show on
is it-
cable.
Is it
It's
like
not
the
good.
bootleg version of Yellowstone?
Yes. It's not good.
Do they have a helicopter budget?
Probably.
Oh, they got the CBS money, I believe. So.
We have that CBD money.
Oh.
Chelsea Calvert.
Oh, I did one last night. I think I told you all that.
Can they create a more punchable team than Bryson and A-Raj?
Whoa! I don't want this A-Rod slander on my timeline.
You know-
Why, dude? He's leaving you.
Let me just say,
He's gonna be a Bronco next year.
He deserves it. He deserves to win.
what's A-Raj, like a
He
4
doesn't
handicap?
deserve to win. It's not like he's gone his entire career without a title.
Yeah, but he should have had like 7 by now.
If
Maybe
you're
he should have won the games.
There's no defense. The Packers have no defense. They haven't had any defense for years.
Do y'all want to read way too much into this for A-Raj? Like the fact that he's like agreeing to do this and he's agreeing to partner with Bryson, like
When is this taking place?
in the future.
Are there like OTAs and stuff that he's gonna miss for this?
I don't think he's missing. No, although he did not show up to the voluntary. It was voluntary though. Just saying.
But if you're the leader of the team, you have to show up to that voluntary, right?
Yeah. A-Rod's gonna be hitting some pretty little drivers.
It's a 4 handicap. What does that mean?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, wait, no. Big Little Lies. Is what it should be.
Shailene Woodley.
I see. I always get those confused.
Oh,
Big
okay.
Little Lies, Pretty Little Liars. It seems like they were going for the confusion.
It's like
there.
Bed Bath and Beyond and Body Works. Bed Bath and Body Works is the mistake I've made often.
I like that one.
They're very similar, Randy. Don't what me. Turn his mic off.
Between me and Randy.
No, leave him on.
But yeah, I think I like Bryson and A-Rod. I'm rooting for them all the way.
Do you want the stigma of partnering with Bryson at this point?
Yes.
You do.
Yes. You interviewed him. You should know how tight he is.
Well, he was just getting into functional strength at that point. We were. Some people are saying that we were ground floor. Bryson kind of breaking that news that he was getting into fitness.
You literally did. No one else asked him questions about his physique on that entire time.
I remember like when he was first bulking up and that everybody was talking about it on Twitter. Like I got the video from Dan and we kind of threw it out there. Like, oh yeah. Like I was hoping like maybe people will notice like we were early on this and like no, it didn't really.
Nah, no one cares.
It's just fun to talk about. He was a nice guy, which I mean that only gets you so far. But
well,
like
I know one person who doesn't think he's a nice guy.
Was it Tom Hoagie?
He doesn't think anyone's nice.
He doesn't think Limp
Nice.
Bizkit's funny. Who?
I was mainly talking about Brooks Koepka.
Oh yeah.
Brooks Koepka.
We didn't get to this Monday.
Yeah, well, it didn't. That's because it didn't drop until Monday night, David. Like,
Makes sense. I'm a silly bitch.
what are you doing? Am I the only one that thinks it's a bad look for him to be so rattled by Bryson?
No, I think that's a good take.
Like-
Yeah, visibly and audibly.
Yeah,
so.
you can't like if that person owns that much real estate in your head. I don't understand how you can visibly show that in like a public setting.
I've seen a number of theories on what Bryson said or what set Brooks off. Like, and the one I think I like the most is that it was his spikes.
Yes.
Just because if you hear the audio, like a lot of audio people, a lot of TMOs out there have been up in the audio. Like,
It's a joke for like 3 people.
it is.
What's a Timo?
But they're all in this room.
It's our audio intern.
Oh,
Shouts to Timo.
is it that guy?
No, it's
No.
Adam. You can hear it's very loud. The concrete, the golf spikes, because he plays with the old school spikes, I think. So
I think Tiger does too, if not mistaken. I literally just read a reply tweet saying that, so I don't know if that's true at all. I don't know if Nike would be happy with him doing that. Can you even buy regular spikes these days?
I don't know. I remember as a little kid, my dad would come home from playing golf. Like he would walk in on the kitchen floor and they would make that noise. I thought it was the coolest thing.
Do you have disc golf shoes?
That was pretty boring.
Yeah, disc golf shoes. So they're still early stages of actually making a straight up disc golf shoe. The one that has been in development for years now, the brand is called IDIO, IDIO, which I don't think they realize that's one letter off from idiot. They're probably going to rebrand eventually. Most people just wear Adidas Terexes out on the course. And by the way, if you're a disc golfer who listens to Circling Back, please DM me because I would like to talk disc golf with you. We are few and far between. It's a small niche group, and hit me up.
Grow the sport.
It
Grow the sport.
says something about this, that when you Google disc golf shoe, the first product that shows up is an On sneaker.
I was going to say, On has disc golf vibes.
Never have seen anybody wearing those. Honestly, how much do they cost?
$150.
Way too much for disc golf. That's like
You don't
5
wanna
years
get,
of
You
discs.
don't want to get the ash from your J on it, you know what I mean?
I'm just going to wear my ALDs on disc golf course.
That would be the biggest flex in the world if you just disc golfed in your ALD New Balance collaboration sneakers.
People are saying you can play in the whatever shoes Dylan was wearing in that one photo from Colorado.
Dude, why people are roasting him? Those are hiking boots, just to be clear, or hiking shoes. They're supposed to be swagless.
Why is he rocking them with Lee pipes?
I know. And no one's going to tell you right in wearing polo shirts around while hiking.
I would do that.
You're just walking.
Then again, if I would do it,
Hard
it's probably
walk.
a
He's walking
sign
hard.
you shouldn't do it.
It's a callback.
Hard walk.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for throwing your drink into the trash can.
Did you watch the last match?
I watched it was the day after Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
And I think I watched like the first 4 holes, and they were playing so bad that it was taking forever. And I was like, yeah, I got other shit I want to go do.
It's kind of fun.
I think there was like a football.
What's
game or
so
something
funny?
going on.
I was just doing the Micah. Like I was doing the Micah bit of just loudly throwing something into the trash can.
Only that trash can's not metal. Why would he do that? He produced the show. If anything, he should get onto us for making noises off mic. And he would just basketball toss like an old hamburger, like something from his taco bar that he had up there into the trash can.
And not to be that guy, as also another producer, I never even want to leave this room to go to the bathroom. Didn't he just constantly leave and slam the door?
He would take phone calls.
He would take phone calls.
He would take phone calls in the middle of a podcast. It was awesome.
Ross would drink out of a Yeti that had ice in it, and like you could kind of hear the ice clanking, and he'd be like, "Hey, can you like not have ice in your drink?" And we're all like, "Dude, what are you doing over there?"
Can you not windmill dunk your trash?
He was doing an omelet station.
Why did he have those taco shells up there for so long? Dude, there's like a box of old El Paso taco shells that just sat there for like a year. Like, what are you doing? Are you just snacking on shells?
And he's like the biggest Tex-Mex snob of all time. There's no way. They were there for so long because he would never fucking use them.
You eat bananas, and then that caused a social
He had the
media
bushel
stir.
of bananas. It's like we're meeting like some potential investors or something. And like he walks up and he has like just 3 bushels. Like he's holding them like it's a baby.
My bushels.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the match. Yeah, that'd be cool. It'll be cool. You know what, Bryson?
Everyone
Content guy.
All the bullet points and timestamps for today's episode need to be taken as lightly as humanly possible.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We really went into crypto.
If you like J-Bone, you're really gonna like this episode.
Yeah, this.
Conversely,
What did you, wait? Say it. Finish it.
man. So how about A-Raj?
Yeah, he's leaving the team. Like I said, he deserves the
He's
championship.
it looks like he's
Another
doing
one.
shrooms in Hawaii right now with Miles Teller. That's the bigger
He
story.
puts off microdose vibes.
Miles Teller only has a Twitter so he can talk Phillies and tweet out dope vacation pics.
Is he a Philly guy? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he loves the Phillies.
Is
He's he's the biggest celebrity Phillies fan that I know of.
Is he from Easttown or whatever? Easton? What is it?
East. I watched episode 1 last night.
Oh,
look at
I'm
you.
all caught up. Your boy's all caught up.
What'd you think about episode 1? I haven't watched it.
They did a good job of not letting me know what the hell is going on and who anybody is.
It's not a great first episode of. It's the opposite of the night of, where they don't just lead with the best episode. It gets better as you go.
That's what I've heard.
You didn't like when the lawyer was just scratching himself with a pencil, like his shoe?
I love it when people scratch their feet with pencils.
Yeah.
Micah used to do that in the studio all the time.
Yeah, but he had that plantar fasciitis thing.
I liked John Turturro with that role. He was disgusting.
That was a gross human.
We do stand our kings with foot problems, though, just to make that crystal clear.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to go to Hawaii with Miles Teller.
I didn't know they were boys. They posted that Kentucky Derby photo.
Well, I think they're just de facto boys.
You low key big time me. I dropped that in the group and I was like, Miles, is that Miles Teller? And you're like, oh yeah, actually, here's how they're connected.
That's not how I typed it.
I read it that way.
Miles Teller currently has a better body than Aaron Rodgers per these photos. Fitbod.me.
There's not a lot of QBs out there that are just yoked up.
True.
Like Cam Newton's like first team all body. Arms are a little bit too big and beautiful and muscular and veiny for me.
I'm thinking about transitioning from typing in all lowercase on Twitter to typing like Cam Newton on Twitter.
Does he use the connected AE?
I guarantee
he uses
does.
wingdings.
Did we ever figure out what that was called?
He's a big diphthong fan.
If we like quarterbacks with beautiful bodies, I mean, Mac Jones is way up there.
More like Snack Jones.
Yeah, oh my God, dude. Those arms.
Remember you did an early column on Bubba Watson. He is a tiny arm king.
Yep. Interviewed Solly. Shouts to Solly. No laying up.
It was the ballad of Bubba Watson. It was a good. That's a good column.
You can still find it. A lot of the embeddables are gone, but you can still find it on the internet.
Did you get DMCA'd?
No. They actually scrubbed some of the Bubba bad clips from the internet, like the one of him yelling at his caddy.
That makes sense.
I was at a wedding recently and they played that.
It was at the Travelers, not the Travelers.
Can we do something special? Can we do this weekend have fun?
With J-Bone?
Oh yeah.
There it is. Don't turn it up too loud, man.
Gotta be careful.
People can't hear Dylan.
Gotta be careful. This weekend in fun this week is presented by Bison Coolers. If your Bison Cooler is not just absolutely stacked to the gills with drinks and waters, you gotta mix in some waters. Just make sure you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's a family-owned and operated business in Texas. We love a good family business here. You can call it a herd.
Out of Fort Worth, right?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
It's called the Fort. Cowtown.
Cowtown.
I like to call it.
Remember, I didn't know it was called. I'd never heard the Fort, and you said it, and I was like, "This is not the Fort." And then people were like, "Yes, we call it the Fort." So
hell yeah.
Advantage you. Congrats.
Well, these are American-made hard and soft coolers. You always need a soft one once in a while. They're leak-proof, stainless steel drinkware line as well. We actually have some in here with our faces logoed on them. Not to stunt too hard.
Not to stunt J-Bone, but
my ice cubes, they stay solid for a very long time in this thing.
My cubes.
My cubes. All their products can be customized with logos just like ours are. They're great for employee gifts, customer appreciation, or special events.
Dude, J-Bone, you need one of these. They're leak-proof.
Yeah, I'm always leaking.
They not leaking.
Yeah, these are not.
It's good to hear.
If you want a deal on one of these things, use promo code WASH and receive a free slim can cooler on any purchase over $50.
That's perfect for a Vizzy, right?
That is perfect for a
Mm-hmm.
a hard seltzer of your choice.
People were hitting us on the Twitter. They're posting up, doing the Bison and the Vizzy. 1-2 punch.
Again, it's promo code WASH to receive a free slim can cooler on any purchase over $50 and free shipping on all orders over $50.
That's a great deal.
And if you're spending under $50 at Bison, I don't want to be a part of your squad.
Let me say, if you're not sure what size you need, if you go to their website, they've got the dude who, like, their photos. He's just holding the different sizes, so you kind of get a.
His arms are a little too big because he can lift.
I wasn't going to say it. They're a sponsor, but
it's very nice of them to do that because it always does make me wonder, like, how big.
What if they had me doing it with my tiny arms?
Just pulls your shoulders out of socket.
Yeah. How long would you be able to hold the 150 quart for?
It's empty. Keep in mind.
That thing would be holding me. Thing's a hoss.
It would just be this entire thing of you holding the coolers until it got to the 150 and you're just inside of it.
That's actually really good marketing.
It's actually that's a good way of promoting how large this thing actually is. Think of all the fish you could put in here. Hey, I bought a fly rod the other day. Do you want to go fly fishing with me sometime?
I have a fly rod too. Let's do it.
It's arriving tomorrow. I'm excited for it.
What brand?
Orvis. Ever heard of it?
Oh, I've heard of it.
Your first rod's an Orvis rod?
It's their starter rod.
Okay.
That's what they called Dave.
It's the rod Belding model.
I love that Rolling Stones song. Starter rod. It's a starter ought to never stop. You make a grown
keep going.
man fly.
That's good.
That's good.
You saved it. You make a
That's
grown
really
man
good.
fly. That was really good.
Well,
I had concerns about where this was going, but you
I
killed
did too.
that.
Will and I thought we were sending you down a bad path, and you absolutely destroyed
that song
us.
will crush with our listeners who are in their 20s.
Yeah, they're going to be really excited about that.
Yeah, glad Dave was on today to sing a really shitty Rolling Stones song. One of their worst, honestly.
I was going to see the Stones at Coda before COVID happened.
That's too bad because Mick Jagger's like 88.
I got to go to a Tigers playoff game once because my dad bought my sister tickets for the Rolling Stones in Missoula, Montana, and I found out that he had bought those tickets for her, and I was like, well, there's a Tigers playoff game this weekend.
Ooh.
And he was like, all right, fine. I think it's the last thing he bought.
Is that the
for me.
one where you wore the Barry Sanders jersey? Or what were you wearing? You wore a jersey somewhere. It's just-
To the Cowboys game with you.
no, but you did somewhere. You did something else.
Did you finish the ad read?
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you doing this
They
weekend,
give us.
J-Bone?
Oh, yeah.
They're one of my favorites because they just give us like a handful of bullet points. Like, yeah, just go off.
They let us do whatever we want. It's beautiful.
Grown man fly.
What are you doing this weekend, J-Bone?
So me and my buddy Randy are actually going down to the South Pole on an expedition, during which Randy will inevitably betray me, and we'll have to go to Philadelphia and do a bunch of things involving like American Revolution era artifacts. It's gonna be a whole big thing.
That'd be cool.
Hang with the Penguins.
Are they still in the playoffs?
Where's Brett?
Baba booey baba. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they're in the playoffs. I don't watch the playoffs and my Tampa Bay Lightning until the second round. It's a tradition.
Wow, that's really big of you.
We won last year. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't
Pretty
even
big.
know what you're referencing with the South Pole. This is so over my head.
Oh my God.
Are you guys doing Gen Z
Your
shit?
wife would be quite upset.
What, did they go to the South Pole in the beginning of National Treasure? Is it 2?
One. That's how the entire series opens up.
I feel like that's a movie I jump into after the first scene every time because it's just on, and you're like, "Oh, National Treasure!"
Yeah.
Started 17 minutes ago.
No, so you never hit the beginning.
No.
Just like Micah, I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. That's my weekend.
Well, the last time it was in this room, it was being signed.
No, actually, though, I'm going to go out on a boat on Lake Austin.
Oh, must be nice, dude. Hey, I live like right next to that public boat launch. If you want to come pick me up, I don't have any plans this weekend.
Do you actually not?
Can you bring my son?
We
We got him one of those neck things that lets him float in a pool.
Really?
He can just chill in the Bison cooler.
Actually,
They float,
though,
maybe. I don't know
Will,
if they're
do you
used to
actually?
that.
We're launching next to your house.
Come say hi.
Why would you do that?
We can have a vizzy.
You can do that at home.
Yeah, that's a public space. You can get in major trouble for that. I'm trying to launch.
That's pretty much all the plans I have. Yeah.
Wow, that's big. Where you going to the Cove? Partying?
I'm going to see what I've always wanted to do in Lake Austin. Again, this is probably a sentence for like 50 people listening, is go and ride one of the funiculars up to one of the houses on the hill. Do you know what a funicular is?
Yeah.
Have you been to Pittsburgh?
It's the
dude?
opposite of perpendicular.
It's good.
Funicular is like the like gondola on the tracks that you see on Lake Austin to all the rich people's houses. They also have them. Were you looking at my pit stains?
No.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I've been on
I'm
one.
a pit stain king too, dude.
Okay,
Don't even
cool.
worry about
I've
it.
been on one at Lake
This
Whitney.
gets sweaty in here.
And it made me very nervous. And it made me also wonder how much did this cost to install because it seems very expensive.
People on Lake Austin live on the hill, and they have literally a railway going from their house to their pool house or boat, or what's it called, a dock house? Oh God, I shouldn't say that. Boat house.
That's what you call your apartment.
That's my weekend of fun.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing, Dave?
Me and 3 college friends are embarking on an 1,800-mile road trip to retrieve an illicit tape mistakenly mailed to a girlfriend.
Randy, do you
Is
understand
Randy
that
going
reference?
with you?
Yeah,
Is he-
Randy's
Is
gonna
he
be
the
in
one that
there.
sent it? Because he
Yeah.
looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
What movie? I'm lost on this one.
Our RA is going to join us too, and he's
Come on,
kind of
dude.
a wild
road
card.
trip one time.
Never
It's road
seen
trip,
it.
right? Aren't you
It's
Breckenmeyer?
my weekend in fun.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You do look like Breckenmeyer more than any other celebrity.
Ooh, you do.
I get a lot of different celebrities.
Oh, do
I'm just an average looking white guy. Look like everyone else.
What celebrity do you get? Ryan Gosling? That must be so hard on you.
How
I
tall is
get
Ryan Gosling?
Sudeikis and Sudeikis only.
Can I tell you who I've been getting ever since I cut my hair?
Who?
A lot of people said I look like Elon Musk.
Yeah, dude. Everyone says that.
You've never got
I've gotten that. I've gotten that, dude.
What are you doing with your hair? Are you flirting with E-boy?
No, my hair's just puffy and just puffs up like this.
Okay.
You're looking quite handsome, Jared.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm not saying it
Okay.
looks bad. I'm just I'm wondering if you went like with a 4 or a 3 guard on the side, you would be looking like one of my neighbor's kids. They're in high school and they've got the cool haircut.
Can we shave your head on this podcast? Can we give you a mullet on this pod?
I should get a mullet on the pod and then drink that Corona Mega.
Audrey will go get the Corona Mega right now and close this pod by drinking half of it.
Corona Omega sounds like a.
Don't do
it
that.
sounds
Okay,
like a
the odds
fraternity.
that I'll go get it and I'll take like a one gulp, one swig, are 1 in 10.
No, what if you drink it down to where it stops being sloped?
Okay, fine, yeah.
To the label?
Why? That's very specific.
1 in 10.
Well, that's what you have to do when you fill it up with. That's how you make a brass.
Do you think
monkey.
there's actually
You
piss-
drink it down to the slopes ends, and then you fill the rest with orange juice.
Do you think
and
it's
you have a
piss?
brass monkey? It's not piss.
What are the odds it's piss?
There's only one way to find out
10%.
if it's
I
piss.
said 10%. I really believe there's
okay,
a 10%
1 in 10.
chance.
I think it is.
1 in 10. Who's counting down?
I'll count down.
Who's doing the number?
Dave.
I don't really want to. Because I don't want to end up getting it and having
Well,
to do
what
it.
if you? Well, that's you started it. You're gonna have to end it.
Fuck.
Randy, count down.
So it's 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
6.
Oof.
There we go.
No blood.
I do think you guys need to bring that into the office as a prop.
I kind of like just leaving there to see how long until someone's like, okay, this is stupid. They definitely think it's us, by the way.
Yeah.
Just want to put that
I don't
out.
know if they saw my shirt with the skeleton riding a motorcycle, they'd be like, "Oh, it's that guy."
What does it say on the motorcycle?
Make America great again. No, it says Robert Graham, who I believe is the designer.
Shouts to Bobby Graham.
But $118 shirt.
Guys, I will be going back to the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, really? Oh, did you accept your invitation?
I will be going to Game 3, Mavs Clip, at the American Airlines Center, Friday night, with none other than Too Much Dip's own KJ.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's tight.
Very cool.
I'm jealous.
I'm excited.
I've never been to an NBA playoff game.
My record in games I've been to, playoff games, is not good. So if I'm looking for a dub, I would stay home. But I think they're going to be okay either way. But I did go. The last time I went to one, the Mavs won the title. It was Game 3 versus the Thunder.
Woo.
Mavs lost that game. But I'm just saying.
You're putting some juju on this.
I'm just saying. Yeah, so we'll be home. Going to do the pool, maybe, weather permitting. We're in a tough weather pattern right now. It's dry line season here. But, yeah, nothing major. Nothing major. Maybe I'll get around to golf and we'll see about it.
As a guest, I want to do something that I don't know has ever happened. Randy, what's your weekend info?
Wow.
So me and a colleague, we're heading down to the South Pole to achieve
Okay.
an artifact.
Literally did this.
Did you call it an Arctic fact?
Oh, I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's definitely what I said, and it's great. I don't know, hanging out, drinking. I have a pledge brother coming into town that he just hit me with.
Fuck
so
yeah, dude.
Probably spending money,
Tad.
which I would much rather not
Tad's with
do.
Dylan.
But looking for apartments, doing the damn thing, and betraying J-Bone and stealing national treasure.
Where are you gonna look for apartments?
South of the river, south of the lake, south of the river lake.
I heard Dave's got an extra bedroom. Like,
I don't. No, we're going to convert it into storage.
Can he live in your back house?
Randy always lives in my back house.
Hey, I asked Dave if I could stay at his place during the Austin freeze, and he said no, suffer.
No.
Wait, do you have that in writing?
I said no supper, meaning no dinner either.
Well,
Well, thanks for asking, everybody.
Hey,
yeah,
thank you,
I'm
Will.
not doing anything this weekend. We do get Monday off. This is our time to tell everyone that we are not recording on Monday. It's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Wait, so you're not doing anything? Why don't you come on the boat with me?
Let me come on the boat with you.
You're
I
go-
actually have a lunch. I have a lunch that I have to do on Saturday from 12 to 2, J-Bone.
Is it a lunch and learn?
I don't know what that means.
Schlotzky's?
Show up with a tray full of Schlotzsky
That'd be good.
sandwiches?
If I could show up with Schlotzky's. It's at my place, so I'd have to go to Schlotzky's and bring it back. That's fine, though. It's easy
Small
to-
price to pay for future business
It's
opportunities.
easier than making me make the lunch.
A lunch and launch. That's what you guys are doing.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I have nothing planned. I'm just gonna chill with my son. Maybe I am gonna take him swimming, so look out for some content on that front.
Maybe this will be Rhodes' first pool weekend. I don't know. We haven't really thought about. We don't have whatever the neck thing you were talking about. I don't have that. Is that real? The neck floaty? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you put the floaty around their head and they just float there.
So what do they look like? The chlorine thing in the pool? Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, they look exactly like that.
Dude, as a kid, be like, dude, don't touch that, dude. You'll get chlorine poisoning.
Yeah, and they always also say, don't sit on the pool drain.
Yeah, that's a real one, right?
Get prolapsed. That word ever been said in this pod before?
I don't know if it has. I've never said it, certainly.
Prolapsed? Somehow, I don't think it has. I mean, someone will probably let us know. T-Boone Thickens on Twitter, he'll have this clip ready in an hour. Like,
He'll
oh,
hit
yeah,
us
you
up.
did say it 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's time to get out of here, guys.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
We went
If you're-
90 minutes for the first time in a long time.
If you made it this long, thank you, and my hat's off to you.
This is the longest Randy's had a mic in his entire career here.
Putin created Bitcoin, if anyone was wondering.
Okay.
Yep. That's what they say.
Shouts to D-Pan.
Putin.
Any parting words, J-Bone?
Oh, yeah, I should probably plug
Plug
myself.
the pods.
No, that's gross.
I'm going to plug myself right now.
Exact opposite of prolapse.
Randy's over
What
here.
the fuck, Randy?
Randy's relishing
He's
that mic, and I
volume
love
shooting
it.
right now.
We don't do that here.
Anyways, I am the co-host of the Ross Bolin podcast. You guys may be
Oh.
familiar. Ross Bolin has been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
They finally let me back on the show. It's great. Thank you guys for having me here. The Ross Bolin podcast. Check us out. We put out an episode every Monday, every Wednesday, and then we have a bunch of stuff on Patreon, written columns, an episode every Friday. We have a lot of fun there. Talk about a wide variety of things.
Trains recently.
Recently,
Ross, not a fan of trains.
We went in on trains. Not big fans of trains. Also, there's a little mental health focus, so we keep it a little bit light, but we also keep it very, very funny and fun. So check us out, the Ross Bolin podcast, Ross Bolin Pod on Twitter, Substock.
that's not a podcast you do.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
It's always a pleasure, J-Bone.
Are y'all doing is Westworld? Are they doing another season?
Oh, they're doing like 5 more seasons. So
God, why?
I'm gonna be
They're
like
doing the mayor of Westtown.
No, they're not.
I'm gonna be like
that would be
Dave.
the worst hybrid show.
Dave with Walking Dead, where it's gonna be me in like season 8 of Westworld being like, "Welcome back to Phrasal Motor Functions."
But
yeah.
Rick Grimes?
It's coming back.
I only
Phrasal
watched
Motor
this last
Functions.
season because Aaron Paul.
And because you wanted to listen to Phrasal Motor Functions, the #1 Westworld podcast.
Yeah,
podcast.
I support that.
Great podcast. If you like Westworld, or you're like, I need a show to watch right now, you can go watch Westworld from the beginning. We have a spoiler-free podcast for every single episode.
Westworld. Excellent.
I thought you were doing Boy Meets World. Because it's Westworld.
Can we leave?
We can leave, yeah. I'm fine with that.
Bye.